Welcome to DIY Design by CCW, DIY Design for the 21st century. My name is Candy and I'm the host of this channel. Now let's get into this video. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to DIY Design by CCW. I hope you are having a fantastic day, and as always, I thank you so much for tuning in. Well, today everyone, I'm going to be doing another Dollar Tree inspired DIY original. I'm going to use these Dollar Tree cylinders and create some glam candle holders that I think you can use any time of the year. And if you're watching this, I recorded this in December 2020. You can use it during the holidays. So what I'm showing you here is some glam rhinestone wrap that I think is absolutely beautiful. I purchased it from Joann Fabrics and I'm going to include that in this DIY. I've also got some gold bling wrap that comes from eFavormart. You've seen me use it in the silver. Now I'm going to be working with this wrap in gold, which I think is absolutely beautiful. I'm also going to be using what are called diamond dots, and those I purchased from Joann Fabrics, and I think they're absolutely beautiful. I'm going to be using those as well. I've also got some tools that I purchased from Joann Fabric that are going to aid me in placing the dots. Now I'm going to sprinkle some on, but I'm also going to use these tools to place a few in places, you know, where I want them to lay exactly. I've also got some other things out. Of course, I'll be working with my favorite Mod Podge. I've got some scissors and some other tools here that I'll be using. But the first thing I'm going to do is take this wrap that I purchased again from Joann Fabric, and I'm going to line the top of this vase, and basically that's it. We're going to just follow the rim or the natural lip of the cylinder, and once I get it measured and cut, I'm going to simply glue it on. Now you're going to see me working with a different glue today. I went to purchase my normal glue. I usually work with E6000 Quick Hold, and of course they were out of it. So I'm going to be using a different glue, and we'll see how that works out. Now when I first started doing this, I originally thought that I was going to do one row of this wrap at the top and another row at the bottom, and I sort of changed my mind and just decided to do a row across the top. Now here you see me using this Gorilla glue. Now it's also a glue that does grab quickly, not as quickly as the E6000 Quick Hold, but it does dry clear, and it is a good substitute when you're not able to get the other glue. Of course, you can use any adhesive that you want. Now what I'm going to do here, as you can see, is I'm just attaching the ribbon to the top, and I'm going to hold it a little bit to make sure that it is firmly attached before we move on to the second part of the DIY. So again, this does not adhere as quickly as the other wrap, so I'm pausing the video for a minute, and now I'm back, and we're going to start gluing the second part of the DIY. So here what I wanted to do is just to, and I've cut the strips and measured them off camera for you to make this move a little quicker. So what we're doing here is just gluing each of the strips of the gold wrap that comes from eFavormart, and I did them in just single strips, and I'm going to glue them onto the cylinder before we move on to the diamond wrap. Now I'm also using the hot glue gun, which I don't typically use, but the reason is I do want this to attach quickly, and as I said, the Gorilla Glue is not as quick as the E6000 Quick Hold. So in order to get this wrap to attach quickly, I'm working with the glue gun. And what I did is put a dab of the glue, hot glue, at the end of each strip and also in the middle. Now I'm going to do off camera here is go ahead and go all the way around the vase. I'll put 3 more strips on, and then when I'm done with that, as you can see, we're going to be back, and the next step is going to be the Mod Podge. Now I am working with the Mod Podge that dries really clear because I want this to be, it's more of an ultimate sort of shine, and if you're looking for something that's going to dry clear, you want to make sure you pick up the orange label, because some of them, you know, will leave a little bit of film, but when you use the orange label, it's going to dry clear. So here you see me just sprinkling on the diamond dots, and I'm just doing this randomly. I may also use the tool to place a few to make sure that I have enough of the dots right side up. With these dots, one side is rhinestone and the other side is gold. Now if I wanted to do a really intricate design, I could use the diamond dot tool. Like for instance, if I wanted to place rhinestones into that diamond wrap or that bling wrap, then I would use that tool to place the dots. But for this, all you really want to do is just get a nice even coat, and here you see me using the tool just to fill in a few areas. Again, it would just take you too much time to try to do this entire surface with this tool. But if you were doing just a little small area, you could certainly do that. Still glad I bought the tools because they were 2 for, I think, $2 something, $3, something like that. And definitely something that I'll be using in the future for sure. Now, a lot of this I'm going to do off camera to make this video go a little faster, but this treatment that you see that I'm doing here, I'm going to do to all 4 sections, and once it dries, what I'm doing here is I'm placing the diamond dots. I'm going to let that dry a little bit, and guys, if you see that the coloring changed, what I did is turn on the ring light just to change the look a little bit, so that you guys can see what it looks like with the ring light. And sometimes I work with that and sometimes I don't. Now, you want to let each section dry a little bit before you rotate it. That way you don't get very much fall. Now right here, what you see me doing is I'm going to attach these cylinders these base candle bases. They're crystal candle holders that I thrifted. I found these beautiful bases, guys, for like 75 cents. And that's for 2. So when you're looking for a base, if you're going to do this type of design yourself, check your local thrift shop and see if you can find a base rather than going with that standard Dollar Tree base. Now for the glue, all I did was combine my E6000, the regular E6000, and my hot glue gun, and I placed my base on the bottom and I let it sit overnight, and that's it. Voila. All right, everyone, I am back and just jumping on for a quick minute. Just wanted to thank you so much for watching the video. If you stayed with the video to this point, again, I thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is how the cylinders turned out. Now, as usual, I'm styling these cylinders with another one of my DIYs, and I'll make sure that I link that video in the iCards above. So again, this was an easy, inexpensive DIY that anyone can do, and I think you can use these cylinders now during the holidays, or really any time that you want a nice glam look. So again, thank you so much for watching, everyone. And like I always say, well, I guess before I say that, let me say this. if you're not a member of the channel, I really hope that you'll subscribe today. Make sure that you also tap the notification bell at least 2 times. That way you'll be notified every time I upload new content. Also, please make sure to like, comment, share. I welcome all of your comments. As I always say, be they good, bad, or indifferent. So again, thank you so much for watching. And like I say at the end of every video, I can't wait to see you, each and every one of you, in the next video. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day or a wonderful night. And happy holidays. Bye-bye.